damn it.
You alright?
God, we fucking blew out the mics immediately.
Is it just me or do we sound a lot louder?
We do.
Is it just in the...
I was gonna
headset?
say you could almost hear background audio better now.
Yeah. I mess with levels, so it might sound a little bit louder in the headphones, but it won't on the recording.
Yummy.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is episode 4? Episode 4.
Episode 12.
Episode 4.
Episode 3.5.
We already did 3.5.
No, episode 2.9.
Episode 3.9.
11D7.
Yeah. We did record in episode 4, but it was 2 hours long, and I didn't feel like editing it.
Episode 9 and 3/4.
This is episode 4 of the Midnight Madness podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Luke.
I'm great.
I'm Andrew.
And we're all wearing yellow.
And we're all wearing yellow hoodies right now.
Yeah, we're joining a cult.
We wanted to.
Welcome.
We wanted to make a.
Welcome to our cult.
If you listeners at home would like to join us in wearing a yellow hoodie while you listen.
Yeah. Let us know what kind of pod you're vaping on right now.
And how much Nick?
How much Nick you're hitting.
What Nick level?
Please follow the Highlighter Cult on Instagram. That's at Highlighter Cult on Instagram.
At Highlighter Call on Instagram.
I'm going to check if that's a real thing.
At
actually, really
H
fast.
Crew. At HVAC Crew.
If it's not, make it right now.
I'll do it.
And
Maybe wait.
first pick.
Maybe wait.
Because no one's
We're going to do it live.
No one's going to
now.
follow it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
There's a hashtag. There's 2 posts on the hashtag.
Oh my god, this is great.
One of them is makeup highlighter.
This is great content that everyone can participate in.
The other one is a bunch of middle schoolers after a basketball game. Whatever. Highlighter Cult.
Highlighter Cult. So yeah,
Yeah, that is about... Yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I could see where the middle school me would have thought of something like that.
Highlighter Cult gang.
yeah. Did you guys have like a gang in middle school? You guys come up with a name for yourselves?
Yeah, it's called being white.
Probably.
I know. No, I'm being genuine here. Did you guys have a name for you and your friend group?
No.
I did.
Jeez, we probably did at one point, but it was insignificant enough or didn't last long enough.
I remember.
I didn't have friends.
You went to a Catholic school. It's basically asking for not having friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know what our gang was?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
We were the Buttermilk Boys.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We said it once, never said it again, but I remembered. I remember.
What made you pick buttermilk?
You know what
I don't remember,
you know
but
what
I know.
the equivalent of that is nowadays?
What?
Group chat names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our group chat right now?
Handicap Pokemon.
And look where
Yeah.
And look where we are.
Look where we are.
kind of dressed like Pikachu.
We
Yeah.
kind of dress like handicap Pikachus.
Pika Pika. Oh, can we cut that?
I feel left out because you guys all have the hoods on. I don't have a hood on. I'm putting the hood on.
We're hood boys.
Take the hoodie off. It's too hot. Put it back on.
Okay.
What's up, YouTube?
Yo, it's an exciting time to be alive right now.
Why?
What a time.
We don't have class.
Oh yeah, IU canceled class for like the first time in
First time in a long ass time because
some
it's
years.
the hell on earth outside right
Yeah,
now.
isn't it-
Frozen hell.
Isn't it like wind chill like -40?
Negative 45.
Thanks to some big wins from our neighbors to the north.
Yeah, thanks Canada.
Big shouts out to Canada.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, what do you guys ever do for us? Ketchup, chips, and fucking cold. Thanks.
Syrup and hockey as well. You can add those to the
Yeah.
list.
Well, I don't.
And being polite. You
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm not polite about shit.
Universal health care, but like
Well, we can't implement that, so.
no.
Are we just stereotyping all of Canada?
Yeah, fuck Canada.
High property
The
prices. Everything in Canada is fucking expensive.
I wouldn't know.
skins.
Light skins.
Light
Drake.
skins named Aubrey. Drake?
Drake. Drake.
You're just Drake? The man got bodied by Pusha T? Drake?
Want to hide his kid from the world, but the world doesn't want to hide from his kid.
Drake.
Drake.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we got that. Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally out. We played for like an X amount of time last night.
Like 4 hours.
It's beautiful.
It's a wonderful game.
It's everything I wanted.
Yes.
Yeah, how far did you guys get through the remastered collection?
We played for like 3 days. We got like...
Did you beat it?
We got like
No.
6 hours in.
Okay.
No, we got further than that.
Did we?
Which
Yeah, I think
ones did
so.
you play?
We got 10 hours in.
We just played 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've played a shit ton of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And Andrew wanted to replay 2
Yeah.
before the game came out.
Right.
So yeah, we got like 10 hours, 11 hours in.
Right on.
We were plowing through it.
Yeah.
I
We would
mean-
do like 2 worlds a night.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily something that you needed to go back and play like.
No, it was more for the fun of
all
it.
Yeah.
Right. It was just like a refresher before.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, the beginning goes over that.
It goes over
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Similar to how the second one does.
Right.
I watched a couple videos on YouTube that recap the story.
Yeah.
So I was real fresh. Because God fucking knows I did not play any of the handheld games.
I
No.
did that, but I did that as I started playing the Metal Gear series.
That's understandable though, because
Yeah.
those aren't even in chronological order.
right. It's very confusing.
Yeah, the Metal Gear series is confusing. The new game, though, the newest one in the series. So good.
Yeah, the plot twist. If you pay attention.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's insane.
Venom Snake, anyone?
Welcome to the game podcast where we talk about
Yeah.
having no lives.
Yeah. Stay tuned later for our movie podcast.
Stay tuned for the rest of our incel commentary.
I'm trying to think.
What? How can you forget the most wonderful thing that's happened to us in the past
What happened?
week?
The fuck happened? Oh shit!
Scooby-Doo memes.
Yes. The
Oh my
Scooby-Doo
God.
memes. Now they're starting to branch over into Spider-Man, and I appreciate this.
Really?
Are they
Yeah.
actually?
About Tobey Maguire. Yeah. It's
Oh my god.
So is it like a picture of Willem Dafoe and he goes like,
no, it's
Yeah.
like a picture of James Franco, and it'll be like, yeah, we wouldn't be able to shoot for days because anytime Tobey Maguire would come out, he'd just instantly kill half the cast.
it's like Willem Dafoe's just like, yeah, I had a scene with Toby and he ended up just pulling down his pants and showing me the power of the world.
Oh my god. There's a new meme on the horizon.
What is that?
Do you remember
Was it the one I invested in on Reddit?
No.
Damn it.
It's from Madagascar.
The penguins?
No. Do you remember the scene where the hippo is like in the mud bath and the male hippo's like coming out of the water and the girls are all like, "Oh,
I
look
don't
at him,
remember
he's
this.
coming out."
I don't remember
Which
this.
Madagascar?
I don't
Is
remember.
it the first?
I'll show
I don't
you guys
think
afterwards.
it was the first because there was only like the female hippo in that
Here,
movie.
I'll show you.
That's
I'll
true.
show you. I'll show you.
I think the second. No, wait.
Was
It's Madagascar.
Unless there was
Madagascar
at like the end or something.
Escape to Africa.
Okay, yeah, maybe
Madagascar 3.
It's probably Escape to Africa then.
Or is it? Escape to Africa? And then there's like Africa's Most Wanted, which is racist.
No, because I think I remember that because they were like like it was weird that there were like their opposite sex counterparts.
There
in
were
this
multiples,
one,
yeah.
Because then there was like that tension there throughout the whole movie. It felt like, and they played off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a kids movie. Like this is kind of
A little racy.
what's going on.
They're showing me this in Bible study? Are you kidding me?
Is this is mainly just for the parents who have to sit through these.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Well, in other wonderful news, well, slightly wonderful, then sad again, as usually goes with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Ocean was supposed to be putting Endless on streaming platforms, which I was fucking excited for because I have Spotify now, and putting local files into Spotify is a fucking hassle.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
So,
All right, you ready?
I thought it
Yeah.
was on Apple Music.
it is, but only as the video.
Yeah, that's right.
Meme. Okay. Oh, oh no. Okay, I got you now. I don't remember what movie that's from, but
Yeah, I'm thinking this is Escape to Africa.
It's got Shaggy then popping out of the water.
Yeah, there's a bunch of variations of them.
But yeah, Endless was supposed to come to streaming services, and then Frank replied to a fucking Instagram comment that was like, "Oh, finally," and Frank just goes, "No, it's not happening."
Oh my God, Frank, why?
He fucking hates us.
Yeah, I remember. I know it's like available as the video because I had it added for a really long time.
Yeah.
And every time it would come up in my library, like even just on shuffle, it would like you could only skip 30 seconds for whatever reason. Like that was you didn't have the option to just full on skip it. So like every time I'd have to unlock my phone, scrub it all the way to the end, and it wouldn't let you scrub it like past the last 5 seconds.
Why?
So it plays like the last 5 seconds of the outro of it, and then it skips.
Fuck.
Spotify and their video platform is so like whack.
It's kind of weird because like artists will just upload like basically GIFs.
Yeah.
For like some of their
Yeah, have you ever been
popular
playing
songs.
a song and then like instead of the normal player, it's like a
6-second
looped video?
Yeah,
on the
that's
background
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I think it's cool. I like
Right.
the rest of the outlook with it, or the.
But like, I'm gonna look at it
GUI.
once.
Right.
Yeah, it's just cool
And
having it be full screen.
Yeah.
I've had it like come like the same one come up for multiple songs.
Oh yeah, when I was
Yeah.
listening to the new James Blake album, every single song is just the name of the album.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they just like the artists have uploaded like they'll just do one for recent, and then Spotify just like
Fills it
tracks
in.
which ones are kind of popular and throws them on those.
Migos was the first one that I saw do it, and I'm
Yeah,
with it.
It's
I
on
think
the
it's
new
cool.
DJ Mustard song
Yeah.
with them too.
Actually, I know the first album that did it on Spotify.
Oh, what?
It was a indie guy. His name is Washed Up, and on his album, I'm ignoring the fact that we can hear their conversation from outside.
We
Yeah.
didn't put up our buffer.
We
No,
didn't.
we didn't.
Damn it. But his album from like 2 or 3 years ago, Mr. Mellow, was like a visual album. And on
Oh, okay.
Spotify, when you listen to the songs, it plays the visual album.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's
like
kinda
you don't have to go to YouTube to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I listened to the album, and I'm like,
That would be cool.
That's hype.
yeah, that's what I thought the implementation would be, because there's a lot of visual albums now.
Mm-hmm.
Like from last year, Tierra Whack's album,
Yeah.
Whack World, is a visual album. So I thought that would be implemented, but it's not. And I'd rather have that, because then I'd actually use the feature.
I was gonna say maybe I'm just not listening to the right artists. Like maybe most of the people I don't listen to make visual albums, but if they didn't even implement it for the people who did,
Yeah. I don't know that I have a lot of hope in that. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
It was on backwards. It started to hurt my ears.
Earsies.
I got big ass ears.
Now, like these will get uncomfortable after a while because they are to a degree full on over the ear headphones, but like they're kind of tight. So they do kind of press like the back of your ears against your head a little bit.
Yeah.
And it does just start to ache after a while.
Can I talk about what I wanted to talk about?
What did you want to talk
on the
about?
podcast we didn't upload?
Titty IQ?
Is it Titty IQ?
No, I forgot that.
Is it
So-
Professor Fuck?
No, I didn't write it down.
Is it
so
Nickelback?
shut up. Basically, I am part of. Ow, my
Is it
ear.
9/11?
I'm part of DSS because I'm dyslexic.
DSLR?
No, DSS, Disability Support Services.
DSLs.
Okay.
And at the
sucking
beginning
lips.
of shut the fuck up, guys. At the beginning of every semester, they send out an email being like, "Hey, if you want to meet with your advisor, like now's the time to do it and update your information."
Okay.
Okay.
And it's a mass email.
Right.
Some dumbass responded to the mass email and said, "Yo, I don't want to be a part of this. Can you unadd me from the email?"
Hey, I don't have like special requirements anymore.
I'm
Can,
not dumb. Can you? No. So
I'm not fucking retarded, dude.
I told my mom not to, I have asthma, okay? Told him not to sign me up for this.
I don't need a fucking wheelchair. I can walk to class all right, Mom.
so it started.
My motorized one works just fine.
I have a Segway. It's cool. So
Yes, I
hoverboard.
put my leg straps on.
I ride my one wheel everywhere.
It started a mass of emails saying, "Can you unadd me from this?" I got 500 plus emails in one day
Oh my
of
god.
kids replying to this, and it started. People were memeing it. They were like sending emails back and forth. I got one email, the entire script of the B movie.
Oh.
I got that. I got a bunch of just
I love
random
that.
stuff saying like
People
"Hi."
just started shit posting in this email chain.
Yeah, they literally did. And everyone's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up," not knowing that if you just stop responding,
It would stop.
it would end it.
That's kind of fucking beautiful
And
though.
didn't you say? I thought I remember you told us a little bit about this. You said faculty members even started replying.
Faculty were like, "Guys, stop responding, like please." And then finally, the dean came in and was
Oh my
like, "You
God.
guys better shut the fuck up."
Our good old Aussie president.
Yeah, and that's what finally ended it.
Jesus Christ.
It went on a full like 24 hours.
It was funny. We went to my cousin's graduation ceremony last year, and my dad hadn't realized that the president of our university was Australian.
Mhm.
So like when he got up there to speak, like he still has a little bit of an accent.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Why is the president of Indiana University Australian?"
Is he just doing
Like-
this for the meme?
Like, what are the odds?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was annoying. I had to turn my phone off for classes because even with the like just on silent, it would still vibrate like violently. It was like
Oh yeah.
it was like I had a dildo in my pocket.
That's part of the reason
Did
I
you?
have just
Yeah.
my notifications for any email service just off.
Off, yeah.
Because
I
like
wish I did.
I feel like I don't get enough that's immediately important
Mm-hmm.
that like I don't check. Like I'll check my email pretty much every day at some point throughout the day.
Yeah.
Or like if there's a pressing matter in my email, someone has probably already let me know another way.
That's true.
Like through text or something
Yeah.
that like I don't really.
I have mine on, and it sucks because then I get alerts from Canvas every single time anyone puts anything on Canvas.
Right.
Yep.
But also, like the last week, I've had to send so many emails to professors to make sure I'm caught up with everything since I've been gone and doing other shit.
Right.
So like, I'm just like, I need them on because my one professor, I emailed him early in the day. He didn't reply until midnight. I was like, what the fuck you doing up, dog?
I'm like, homie, go to sleep.
He lives in Indy.
No way.
I'm like, why the fuck are you up right now?
Right. I guess how I feel about it is just like if I know that I have something like that, I will check my email.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I can't rely on myself to do that.
Fair.
Just because it's like a whole separate thing that I don't normally use, I feel like that forces me to check it more often if I have, like,
Yeah.
if I need an immediate response in that.
This
That's
is
fair.
This is very
This is such
invigorating content.
yeah, this is such a mundane like we're talking about why we
Yeah.
have our
Why
notifications
we don't check our
on or off
emails.
for fucking
Yeah, this
emails.
is the like epitome of a white man conversation.
All right,
Like,
well-
oh, you know, I have my email notifications on.
You want to talk about the whitest thing then?
What?
How you were too lazy to clean your fucking sheets for literal months?
That's all right.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I feel like
I mean,
I went a whole semester without cleaning.
you went
my
a whole
sheets.
semester.
that. Well, okay.
Yes.
To be fair, I think I might have done that my freshman year.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, okay. In my defense,
I've never really had to do anything like that.
no. So
To be honest,
I've never cleaned nothing before. Like, I don't know what that means.
No, it's
Go ahead.
just
No,
like,
I know.
I didn't feel like my sheets got that dirty.
yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know. Being out of the house for the first time, it wasn't like anytime I had changed my sheets, it's because like someone had told me I needed to.
yeah, fair. No, I slept in the dorm only half the time.
Right.
You know.
No,
So,
yeah.
Like,
So it really.
and then that adds on. To
Yeah,
it, too. It's
exactly.
Like you weren't there all the time.
so
No, yeah, I get it.
it didn't feel as long as it was.
It didn't. Yes, it didn't feel like you had not cleaned your sheets for an entire semester.
And they didn't stink until.
Honey, they did.
Did they?
You just didn't notice.
Okay, well maybe it's because it's
your own
my body
stench.
odor.
Yeah.
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 And then when we were gone
Oh,
for
they got
4
bad.
weeks,
They got fucking gross.
and
Ooh,
you
they
didn't,
just
you
had
weren't
some
used to
time
the
to
smell of
fester.
them. Holy shit.
They
Nasty.
smelled like booty. Why didn't you say anything?
Okay, because the thing was, I felt like if I said something, it would be the same thing that it already happened. Was you wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? There's like 4 more weeks until we leave. Who the fuck cares?
Was it the sheets here too, or was it just?
It was these sheets.
It was these sheets.
Yes.
Yeah.
That are on his bed right now.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So I've cleaned my sheets 3 times since I've been here, because I don't really sweat that much when I sleep.
I sweat so
and
much.
Andrew fucking is like a wet cunt.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'll wake up.
He is
all
just
slippery.
leaking 24/7.
I am like, I'm just constantly like wet in various areas.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I'm covered in hair.
Yeah,
So
you're a
it's
hairy
like,
boy.
Anytime I wear clothes, something sweats.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
No, yeah, that's how you are.
So
It's understandable.
I have noticed that my armpits have started to get kind of bad.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
it's
even
gross.
even if it's cold out, but I'm layered up.
Cheeked up on a Thursday.
I won't sweat in the majority of my body. I mean, obviously, like
It's my
gooch and
my-
feet.
Gooch.
my back is the worst out of anything.
My
Really.
my armpits. That's where all the sweat basically just pulls up.
We're back on a very mundane topic.
Okay, yeah, but basically it boiled down to Andrew didn't clean his sheets for an entire semester. It smelled like,
It smelled awful.
you know, when you don't
I feel bad.
shower or like, okay, everyone here played a sport at some point.
Yeah.
It smelled like a locker room.
No, it smelled like this is very specific. After football practice, sometimes when I took off my pads,
Oh yeah.
I would like swipe underneath the pads and I'd just smell it. And that's what that smelled like.
No.
That's why it was so bad for me.
It smells like straight up nut sweat because that's what it was.
Yeah, it smelled like just concentrated ass.
The worst.
That's what it was.
I know, but it was just like, it
Yeah.
was fucking
Because-
freaking me out.
Okay, here's why. Because I don't sleep with blankets on my upper body, only on my legs. And my
Oh, so
legs
shit.
are what's covered in hair, and my legs are what sweat.
Right.
So
It's literally pure ass.
yeah, it was literally be ass and nut sweat,
Yeah.
just pooling.
Oh my god.
It's so nasty. I'm sorry to all the listeners.
You're just sleeping. I pull
All
back your
5 of them.
sheets. The top half is frigid. Your bottom half, there's an outline of sweat in your ass, like the shape of your ass cheeks. Oh.
The funny thing about hockey was the only thing my parents ever really would like my mom especially would complain about would be my hands after games.
Oh, really? Because of the gloves?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And you wouldn't think that you're like, even when your hands do sweat, like they don't like smell ever.
Yeah.
But if you've got, I guess if
you have
put
gloves on.
if you put them in something like that's like predominantly like it's got like a leather palm.
Yeah.
And like just insulated on the back. It's awful.
One
Yes,
of the
yes.
funniest things in diving is we wouldn't ever wash our shit. What we would do is we would put it
Fucking disgusting.
we would put it in a laundry bag, and we would jump in the pool with it and swim around.
Yeah.
And then just
You
put
would
it out
think
and dry
that-
it.
You would think the chlorine would like kill
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. And instead we just smelled like chlorine 24/7.
Right.
I mean, you're already fucking swimmers and divers.
Yeah.
You already
That's,
smell like chlorine.
I still kind of do.
That's how I watched my hockey
an
gear
extent.
most of the time, really.
Yeah.
Just
throw
jump in
it
a pool?
No, throw it in the pool.
Yeah.
Let it like, well, actually, yeah, put it on and get in the pool, swim around a little bit if you
Yeah.
really wanted to clean it. But most of the time, you just kind of throw it, and then it would like.
Dude, there
would
was
slowly-
there was no way to get around cleaning your football shit. It was not possible.
There's no way that you
You had to. Oh my god. Fucking okay.
Oh.
Someone on the football team 8th grade year. No, it was 7th and fucking 8th grade year. Someone, I can't say, but someone on the football team went the entirety of 7th and 8th grade year in football, did not wash their practice shit the entire fucking year. I mean, the season. So it was like 4 months.
Yeah, but you're sweating in that.
Actually, wait, it would be like,
Even if I just leave like my my jersey in my lacrosse bag.
no, yeah.
For
Shit
like,
would
Imagine
stink.
leaving it in your fucking football locker,
for a whole
just
year.
festering for. It'd be like June to October, maybe early November.
I mean, it would. I feel like it would get to the point where you'd be like, "Damn, I really I don't want to put this on."
Yeah, it'd be gross
No.
enough where you don't want to put it on. I mean, okay,
he loved
that's
it.
it's middle school, so I could see where that would be like,
When you-
look at me.
When I tell you who it is after this, you won't be surprised.
Yeah. Okay. There was a similar thing in our locker room. there was a Speedo. Nobody knew whose it was.
The
it was
golden Speedo.
No, I got that as an award my sophomore year. It's an actual award.
Does it cradle your balls?
yeah.
Just real nice.
No, it's just a Speedo that they spray painted, so it's like so hard you can't even use it. I don't know why, because you can actually get gold Speedos for cheaper.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But anyways,
I mean, you can make your own golden Speedo. Get a white one and just wear it a lot. That's underwear.
Oh, so anyways, there was one locker that was never taken each year, and the same thing. There was a Speedo in that locker room, or in that locker that nobody had ever used before. It was there before my freshman year, and it was there by the end of my career in diving, and it was so gross it stood up on its own.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it like so crusty that like it hadn't been used in so long?
God.
It was.
It looked like it was someone's nut rag for
I was
like
about to
10
say,
years.
how much you want to bet like some freshman just had to yank one off because he saw some girl that he liked in math class in the pool, and he just had to yank it, so he used it, and then was so embarrassed he just chucked it in a locker.
Honestly, that could very much be it. And then people knew about it, nobody wanted to touch it, and now it's just like legend.
Yeah, it's going on as this like, whose Speedo was this?
The nutty Speedo.
Yeah, the nutty Speedo.
It was fucking Tommy who just had to yank one off real quick.
Two-tug Tommy.
Two-tug Tommy, just
Fucking,
like,
God damn it, Tommy. I told you to chill out with the two tugs.
told you to chill out with the tugging.
You're gonna get too excited.
We do one tug here.
See what happens.
Yes.
Exclusively one tug.
One tug only.
Doesn't matter if it works or not. You stick with one tug.
Side note, fun fact, you can refill juice pouches at water fountains.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Gray refilled the juice pouch with water.
You're a messiah.
What?
You're the second coming of Christ.
There's things
That-
called
that-
water bottles.
Wait,
Why
actually,
the
wouldn't I
fuck-
be like the Antichrist? Because I basically did the reverse. I turned grape juice into water.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
sorry, guys.
I mean, like, I can't. I don't know what to say.
I feel like I try to be a pretty good guy most of the time.
I feel like I try and follow the rules, you know.
I mean, do you follow Satan on Twitter? Because I do.
No.
I do too.
Yeah. He's hitting.
Maybe I just
Dingers.
have daddy issues.
I tried to find Satan on Reddit and I just found like cults.
Okay. It's funny you mentioned that because since I've been reading the book about black metal, and it talks all about like Satanism.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I went to the Satanist subreddit.
Oh no.
Oh boy, those are some edgy lads and gals. Let me tell you,
Oh yeah. That
there's some edgy groups.
that reminds me. I want to pose this question to you guys.
Mm.
Do you think emo people think memes are funny?
I mean, you're talking to one right now.
Well, I mean,
You're not emo.
Like,
I listened to emo.
I guess emo isn't
But
the
you're not
right
emo.
word,
That's fair.
but like the heavily like emo like scene kids, like
scene
from
kids?
middle school.
Oh,
Like,
I know
do
what
you
you're talking
think
about.
they think memes about like the bands and stuff that they're really into because like it speaks to them and whatnot?
Probably
do you,
not.
Do you
Yeah.
think they find those memes funny, or do you think it's just like, oh, people are making fun of like the bands that I like?
So, as
Like,
someone who dated
yeah.
a scene girl,
Oh no.
So like, do you think
I can-
think like that's the only? Do you think that because we all find memes funny, that's the only thing keeping us from being emo?
okay,
It's the only saving
Like,
grace.
that's the only thing that like
No.
is keeping our generation mentally stable.
You don't like memes, you're fucking emo.
no, let me tell you something.
If you don't like memes, you're fucking weird.
Let me tell you something, okay? As somebody who dated a semi-scene girl.
Oh no, I did too in middle school.
Yeah. No, not in middle school.
Oh. I thought everybody just kind of grew out of that.
No.
Around then.
The ones that keep going.
It's like, oh shit, they're still around.
The ones that keep going get the like nose piercing in each ear,
Yeah,
septum piercing,
yeah.
double lip piercing,
Gauges, the
pierce
whole,
nipples, like, yeah.
Fucking A.
Hell yeah.
Back dimple piercings.
Ew.
She didn't get that far. Actually, I don't know where she's at now. But
Go on.
Oh no, the one I dated in middle school as a kid now.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's too fitting. But no, she was like super into like shitty pop punk bands, and then she'd
Right.
also be into like actual emo bands. So that's where I started listening to emo. And the unfortunate thing is that like The emo bands she was listening to were actually good. But she fucking mired it by listening to all this shit too. Like fucking what is it called?
She only ever really liked screamo. I could never just I couldn't get into it.
Depends what screamo band you're talking about. If you're talking about like
couldn't.
Twitching Tongues, yeah, fuck Twitching Tongues. But like La Dispute, fucking dope. And that's post-hardcore, but it's fucking dope. Touche Amore, it's
I
fucking
think one
dope.
of her favorites was like Of Mice and Men or something.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's like Of Mice and Men. The fuck is that band called?
And then like Punk Goes Pop or something or whatever.
All those like compilations.
Yeah, those were
Yeah.
god awful.
Those are terrible.
I don't have an experience to relate to this.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're
I
lucky.
never.
Okay, yeah, you have a blessing in disguise.
I didn't date those kinds of weirdos.
No, you waited.
Well,
you
like I
dated
kind of got
future
entrapped
sorority
into
girls.
that one.
Yeah.
She asked me out,
And
it was
current
middle
sorority
school.
girls.
So I was like,
I guess what? No, why not?
and that was the rest of the relationship until
Like,
But no, like basically, they take their music so fucking seriously. Like memes or any sort of internal jokes about those bands. No. They take it personal.
yeah.
And it's so lame. Because as someone who's actually really into music, I can take a joke about any music I like.
yeah.
Like, I don't care.
I mean, I feel like a good majority of meme culture now that is somewhat like, I don't know, is very mainstream, has a lot to do with music,
Yeah.
at least hip hop.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
like,
most popular music.
If you're kind of out on that, like if, like I don't know, that
Oh.
you would find.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Normal meme culture or memes now like funny,
I mean, I feel like it's them always not getting into like normal pop culture shit.
right?
Like they could never relate to that. So them not getting sicko mode jokes is just the next step.
Sicko mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get dicko mode
And
or
then
sucko
when
mode at all.
someone does like come along and try and make that sense of community or whatever through a meme about one of those bands,
It doesn't work.
right?
It does not.
So that just further depresses them.
Someone asked me.
They don't have like a group to identify with. They feel like
Someone asked
Yeah.
me a similar question, but it was about Hitler.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Someone I
Hit me
forget
with
who.
it.
I forget who, and now I'm really curious about who asked me this, but
Who the fuck? Okay.
someone asked me, they're like, "Yo, if if Hitler was into memes, do you think he still would have done what he did?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "Well, I don't think he would be into
Definitely.
memes. I think he would be a fucking incel."
no,
He basically was.
He had it like ingrained in his mind that like one religious group was the sole reason for a whole country's demise.
Yeah.
Like
What-
that is beyond like
Okay, wait.
repair.
What if he was so
Yo.
into memes that anybody that didn't like his memes became
Okay.
the people that he wanted to get rid
It's
of?
like the European Union getting ready to censor memes now.
Yeah.
It's like he would just like go through and pick, this is what is funny.
Dank Christian memes.
The sicko mode memes are dead.
The
And you are too.
Jesus fuck. Holy shit.
You are an enemy of the state.
Dude, fucking meme Nazis.
The Gestapo.
They are number.
The meme Gestapo.
Meme
Oh
Gestapo.
fuck.
I do not like the gnome memes. I do not like getting gnomed.
Bust down door.
Bust.
Is that a deep fried?
Gestapo, open your door.
I do not.
Open up.
I do not understand what makes these deep fried memes so funny.
What are the deep fried? The only thing I know that's deep fried is
All they
schnitzel.
do is distort the original video. I cannot see what they are trying to say. Comedy is dead.
Oh, I missed the real comedy.
This just comes back to the South Park episode
Yeah.
where the Germans make the joke bot.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Because the
Open up.
the special
Oh shit.
Damn.
the special
Fuck.
ed talent show determined that they were the least funny
Mwah.
people in the world.
Mwah.
Wow, what a great audience.
Wait, where do you need? The fuck up, Jimmy.
No one claps as he comes out on stage. He just goes, wow, what a great audience.
Do you remember when he hosted the fucking Oscars in
Yes.
the show? He's like, wait, what? Oh, fucking
God, your
shit.
pop filter is just
My pop filter's not fucking with it right now. It ain't having it.
get that bitch some Viagra.
For real.
Ooh. Ooh. Got it.
She want me, I want her. Ooh.
What was I gonna say?
Yo,
Memes.
I want Gray to talk about the McDouble.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
So
you go for that. Hold up.
we recently, while I was home for winter break, one of my friends was going to stop on the way over to my house to pick up some McDonald's for us. And so he stops at one, and he's just trying to order like 5 McDoubles.
Yeah.
So he gets up to the drive-through, whatever. He goes, "Can I get 5 McDoubles, please?" And she goes, "We don't have McDoubles anymore. We just have bacon McDoubles now." So Nick thinks for a second, and then he goes, "All right, well, can I just get 5 bacon McDoubles with no bacon then?" And I don't think he ended up actually ordering them. I don't know what the disagreement was there. But anyway, we ordered then he tried to get quarter pounders or something. And she was like, "Sorry, we don't have quarter pounders. We only have double quarter pounders." And I was like, a quarter pounder is just one of those patties.
Yeah.
Like, the only difference is that's the only difference.
Can I have a quarter pounder? Can I have a double quarter pounder
You would
without the extra patty?
Minus a patty. But anyway,
Can I have a junior quarter pounder?
I think he ended up just leaving the drive-thru, and we ordered Uber Eats, and
Had no problem.
McDoubles and quarter pounders. Like, I ordered a quarter pounder, and like they got their McDoubles, and no issue. The driver did not say anything about having to order them without bacon.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like our McDonald's next to us was on some shit, or like the person working just didn't want to.
Yeah, I was just trying to fuck with people.
Just trying to get them to leave.
He didn't want to make the fucking McDouble.
It's so close to close. Like, I'm just gonna get this guy to get the fuck off.
Just make it really difficult to order.
Or like we've had similar things happen where like we'll try to order a taco 12-pack and we'll be like, we're out of tacos or something, like some stupid shit
fucking
like that.
Taco Bell.
What do you mean?
Hold on here. You're out of
How the
what
fuck
now?
are you out of tacos?
We're out of those. Like, what do you mean you're out of a taco 12-pack? It's just 12 tacos.
Angry white
we're
guy
out of
comes
tacos.
out.
What do you mean?
What do you mean you're out of this? I came here
First
for.
off, next time open your ears because I didn't even call you a bitch.
I came here for a quality dining experience. Like, sir, this is Taco Bell.
Listen.
I came here for an authentic Mexican cuisine dining experience.
Listen. My son Dylan just got out of his soccer tournament. We've been hungry all day, and he won state. So I just wanted some fucking...
Karen was in charge of snacks, and all she brought was a bag of cuties.
Listen, Karen was in...
That's such a white guy thing to do.
Karen was in charge of snacks, and all she did was take my fucking kids.
Just like explain the whole story to someone that does not care whatsoever.
Oh. I worked in a grocery store,
How
dog.
is
Trust
that my
me.
issue?
You're like, dude, we don't have tacos.
Yo.
What do you want from me?
Yo,
That's why I don't like if something is wrong with my order at a restaurant, I don't like complaining to like the waitress or the waiter, because it's like they didn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
that's somebody in the back. Like, that is they're gonna have to go through this whole fucking process just to like take something that I can easily just pick off myself.
That's why everybody on Twitter is like, you got to work in the restaurant business before you yell at someone in a restaurant. It's like, or you can just have common sense.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't go that deep.
don't be a dickhead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't have to sell your soul to work in
No.
a restaurant for 2 years to know.
I mean, albeit like there are certain places where like they should be held to a higher standard, like a really nice steakhouse or something. If you get your steak and it's not cooked how you asked for it, then like you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
I'm paying,
scales.
like,
If you're paying, I
$60
was
for
gonna
this
say,
steak.
if you're paying a premium price, then you deserve premium
But
service.
if you're at like a Perkins or something, like don't pull this waitress that's
Yo.
making minimum wage like into like you put gravy on something that I didn't want. Just like wipe it off.
Yeah.
Perkins is just Wisconsin Denny's. I'm saying.
You know what? Somebody here told me they had never. I mentioned Perkins, and they're like, "What's that?"
It's not an Indiana thing.
It's not a thing here.
Well, it wasn't. They're not even from Indiana.
It's like exclusively.
Is
like
it really
Michigan,
is it
Wisconsin
really
kind of shit?
Just that like low, like south?
It's south and then north for some reason.
Huh?
It's weird.
Like it just splits,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then the Midwest is
The
just
Midwest
like,
just
go
has
fuck
Denny's.
yourself. Denny's, yeah.
The Midwest just has Denny's and fucking
They're all the
Steak and
same
Shake.
though. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
of
they're all
Bob
the same.
Evans?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
same,
Bob Evans.
Same thing.
Same shit.
Like Bob Evans,
It's diner
Denny's,
style shit.
Perkins.
Waffle House is another one that
Waffle House
apparently,
is like the real like low end of those.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing.
But
Yeah.
I've met people that have no idea what Waffle House is.
Which is weird
Those
because we
people
live in
have-
the internet age.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, how have you know? That was like that was a whole like point of like my high school experience was like,
Waffle House.
if you're fucked up, you have to get Waffle House. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's stupid. There are so many other things that are readily available for us.
Like Taco Bell.
Like, and it's like you only want to go there for the joke of like, oh, we were so fucked up with
Just
the Waffle House.
Just to meme it.
Yeah, like,
There are people who legitimately love Waffle House though.
yeah.
And you know what? More power to you, because I couldn't stomach that shit if I even tried.
Do you remember my
It's-
first time at Waffle House?
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily like the food is
Was that
would
before
not make
or
me want
after
to
I threw
stomach
up?
it. It's normally the establishment.
Yeah, the establishment's bad. I think that was after I threw up.
I think that was before.
Was it before?
I think so.
I'm blaming Waffle House for the reason I threw up then.
I mean,
It's definitely
You
not
know.
the most easily stomachable.
Oh
food.
no, not at all. So just
No.
for some context, I went on a road trip to Florida.
That's how it all began.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I warned the people that I was like, "Hey, I get car sick, so I'm just letting you know. Like, I need to sit somewhere with a window and enough like room for me to spread out, so I'm not like cramped and feeling like I'm stuck."
Does that bother you while you're driving though?
No, if
Or like
if
you
I'm
in control is
driving,
fine.
yeah,
like
As long as I'm
if you're
driving, I'm
shotgun,
fine.
Does it bother you?
shotgun I'm fine too. I just can't be on my phone for a really long time, or
My mom's the same way.
yeah, I've
She-
I've
like,
got to
the-
be looking
The
out the
back
window.
bothers her a lot,
Mm,
and like
yeah,
if she's trying to read something
Yeah.
while she's in the car,
that's an issue too. So of course, the first thing they do is stick me in the like third row, basically the trunk,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm laying sideways, and then proceed to shove a ton of candy in my mouth and watch season 2 of Daredevil, which the first like what 2 episodes?
are bloody as fuck.
Yeah, they're extremely gory. Not a great start. And then we go to Waffle House.
No, wait. It was after you
That
threw
that,
up.
that was after?
Yes.
Because I threw up the first night that we
You
were driving.
threw up the first night that we were driving, and then we had stopped that night. Well, we didn't stop.
we took like a break.
Yeah, they pulled over in a parking lot, and
Yeah.
everyone slept for like 3 hours, except me.
Yeah. You know, that drive was funny because they took an irrationally long time getting there.
Yes,
It was like 35 hours.
That was like my.
It was like
that's
30.
kind of.
It was 30, yeah.
We did a similar thing on my road trip.
Oh,
to
really?
Florida from here, which was awful. I'll never do that. At
Mm-hmm.
least not the way that we did it, because we didn't like stop and get a hotel.
Yeah.
We didn't just like split the day, like the drive up into 2 days or anything like that. So basically, what we did is we just drove through the. I drove through the night because the kid that went with me needed glasses, and didn't
My
realize
God.
how bad it was. So like at the point when I tried to let him help me drive, we were on the interstate, and he goes, like, where are we going? I was like, what do you mean? Like, we're on the interstate? And he's like, yeah, but like, does the road go straight or does it turn? And I was like, what do you?
Oh my
like,
God.
Like, what do you,
No.
What do you mean? And I was like, he's like, I can't really like see. And I was like, I know it's a little dark, but like,
Holy
holy
shit.
fuck. Like, pull over now.
Yeah, that would freak me out
Like,
so much.
Why are you driving my car? Why are you driving a car in general?
Yeah.
Let
Oh my
him
God.
drive a car.
What the fuck? I didn't know it was that bad.
No,
Who gave
I know,
him a
but I'm saying,
license?
who gave him a license
He
in general? Oh, well, there we go.
Problem solved.
Different circumstances
I
led
gotcha.
to him not getting his license until just recently, but like, fuck.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I don't know. But yeah, so no, we didn't like stop at a hotel. We would just stop at like gas stations or something and like sit in the parking lot and like sleep for an hour.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Oh, it's insane. Just as a passenger, I was not having it.
It sucks so fucking bad. I don't know how the fuck, like all these Midwest families that drive everywhere.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Fucking, all those parents are popping Adderall the entire drive. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I ran out of like music and podcasts to listen to like 11 hours in because I was literally just like, holy shit, let me go fucking smell a flower. I don't want to be in a fucking car right now.
Yeah.
I don't mind drives up to 10 hours. Past 10 is what I have an issue with.
And that's the funny thing is because when I drove to Georgia with my family, the drive is like 10 and a half hours and it was fine.
Yeah.
It was actually a fun drive.
Yeah.
And then you go to Florida and you're like, kill me.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's because it gets real flat.
Yeah.
And the scenery is all very similar.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is in buttfuck Indiana.
That's how it is in Indiana everywhere you go.
Yeah. But buttfuck Florida isn't too much different from buttfuck Indiana.
BFF and BFI.
Besides,
like Trampa?
Y'all got some hills.
Trampa.
We got swamps.
Yeah. Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
To an extent.
It's...
So you reminded me of something when you were talking about like McDonald's workers and like how people give shit to the people that are working in like retail and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it reminded me of the worst fucking night I ever worked until midnight at the grocery store.
Oh, please explain.
I've only told half of this because the other half didn't register for me until literally right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to work midnights every single Friday and half like Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For the entirety of junior year. I literally, my social life fucking died that year because I could never hang out on Friday nights. Mm-hmm. So I was working till midnight that night. It was maybe like, I want to say like 10:30. And this woman is sitting in, basically there were two entrances to the store. There was the like front entrance and there was a side one. Mm-hmm. And in the side one there was a bench. This lady came in, walked around the front end for like a little bit, and then sat down on the bench. Mm-hmm. And my boss was just kind of like, hey, there's a lady sitting over there. Like, just let her know we're closing in an hour and a half. Like, in case she's waiting for a ride or something. Like, just let her know. So I went over there. I told her that. She looks at me, like, wide-eyed. Just like...
Oh, God.
Like, heavy, like, shallow breathing. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to leave now. I'm not going to deal with you.
Oh, no.
Told my boss that.
Is the zombie apocalypse starting?
You're very close. So I was just like, I told my boss that. I'm like, I don't want to deal with her anymore. Like, she was kind of creepy. And he's like, okay, whatever. Go about my shit. Another, like, half hour passes. She's walking around the front end again. She comes up to me and goes, do you have a phone?
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I mean, there's one at the front desk. Like, do you need to call someone? And she's like, I need a phone. I'm like, okay. Like, okay. Walk up to the front desk. Holy shit.
That was
a
nasty.
fucking disgusting burp.
That was so nasty.
Eat a little bit of that one. Come back
Yeah,
up.
that was bad.
I heard your stomach do a wave.
I know. That was bad.
I hope that doesn't go through in the capture.
It was because of the fucking juice box I just drank.
God, you monster. Go
Either
on.
that or it's the water fountain water again.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, I'm like,
I just
no.
downed a whole bottle.
So I told the person who was working the front desk, I'm like, yo, this lady needs to use the phone. Picks up the phone, dials way too many numbers, and holds there. Phone's not ringing. She's just holding it to her face. Just waiting.
Did this lady eat bath salts?
She was on crack.
Nah.
Holy fuck.
Yes. And the only reason I found that out is because a fucking pipe fell out of her pocket when she was running away.
Oh my god.
But we'll get to that.
Whoa,
No, dude,
what?
hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Alright,
We'll fucking
alright,
get to that.
alright.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
So while that is going down, she's up there at front. She keeps trying to call someone, but she's dialing like 11 digits. So she's not calling
Trying to
anyone.
call the fucking Pentagon.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck she was trying to call, but like literally not even dialing a number.
Yeah.
While that's happening, there were two fucking kids, like 13-year-old kids, that were walking around the store, and the cashier that was working with me that night, closing with me, was like, hey, there's just 2 kids that keep walking around. Like, do you mind keeping an eye on them? Because people will come in and steal alcohol close to closing.
Yeah.
Obviously. So the kids were walking around, and I'd see them. I'd kind of like go down an aisle, a few down, look like I'm doing shit.
That's kind of why I don't like going in anywhere and not buying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look suspicious as shit.
Right.
You look real suspect, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone that works there notices.
Yeah.
Because we're all paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm like keeping an eye on them for like 15 minutes, and then I see them go towards the alcohol section, and I'm like, I got you, you fucking bitches. I swear to God. They just stop there and are talking to each other because I think they can see me walking around. Mm-hmm. One of the kids grabs a bottle of like wine and goes, "Scramble!"
Oh my God.
No way.
Two kids and he yells, "Scramble!"
And the one kid with the wine goes off to the other end of the store. The other one goes towards the front end. Mm-hmm. And goes out the side entrance where the crack lady is.
The crack lady.
And I was like, I don't know which one to... Okay, there's 2 of you. Like, okay, I'll go for the one with the shit. What the fuck? Because he went further into the store. I was like, okay. So he went over towards the frozen shit.
Ditch this stuff! Ditch this stuff!
He went over towards the frozen shit, so I found him. He was trying to... Whatever.
Keister it.
He was just like holding it.
Nature's pocket.
He was trying to like kind of like hide it under his arm or something like that.
One short inverted breath in, and it's in there.
Yeah. Keystring is the way of the future. All I'm saying. He was trying to like hide it, like stuff it right here.
Oh my God, this kid's an idiot.
Yeah, he was fucking.
Just tuck it under your arm.
I swear they could not have been older than like 14. So
why? Steals a bottle of wine, scram, and then just
scramble
books into the store.
It was so.
It just like his friend had already run towards the front. So he's like,
he's like, fuck.
They're in the aisle. Still.
And that's
He's
what
"Where do
this
I go?"
didn't process to me because I was literally dealing with a lady high on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, that was not the first time kids had tried to steal alcohol while I was working midnights.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like the combination of these 2. But whatever. So I find the kid. He's trying to stuff it under his arm. And he's just like... He's just like kind of like looking at me. He doesn't say anything. I'm like, dude, just give me the fucking the wine. Like, don't do this shit. Your friend's already gone. And he's like, fine. Puts it down and goes. And I'm like, dude, if you fucking take another bottle on your way out, I'm gonna kill you. And he goes, fine, okay, I won't. I'm sorry. Runs out.
Oh my God.
Doesn't take anything. Just runs out. So I go back up front and I'm like, okay, there's nothing for me to do. I just dealt with 2 kids. There's this weird lady that keeps calling people that don't exist. Lady comes back for a 3rd time to call someone. Or maybe it was 4th time. 3rd time I'd seen her. Grabs the phone and dials a real number for the first time, which is a feat of fucking...
Congrats to her.
Like, amazing. This was amazing for this lady. I was cheering for her.
Good for her.
Yeah. I was
just
so proud.
forgot like the extra digits that she kept trying to dial.
Yeah,
So it finally just
She's like,
connected with an actual
What's
number.
the extension?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Whoever she called did not know who this was. So she was just like,
Need some more of that fucking crack.
she was like, Lawrence, are you there? Lawrence, I need you to pick me up. And you can you can hear the dude. He's just like,
What?
Who? What?
This is not Lawrence.
Yeah.
This is Comcast.
And he's just like, Lawrence, I'm here. Lawrence, I need a ride.
I'm
Lawrence,
here.
I need a ride. Nothing. Like, dude hangs up. Obviously not Lawrence.
Yeah.
Larry ain't there.
Oh my God.
So after that one, my boss is like, we need to call the cops. Like, we have to call the police because we're supposed to close in 25 minutes. Like, we need to get rid of this bitch. And she starts doing the funniest fucking thing, which is she's like, okay, thanks guys, I'll leave now. Walks out the back door, goes around the store, and comes in the front. And walks through the front end past all of us and goes and sits down back on the bench. Does that one more time, and in between that time, we call the cops.
Yeah.
So she comes back and sits down on the bench,
hey guys, the cops are outside.
And I am told to go over and tell her that, hey, we have you a ride. So I go.
Got you a ride downtown.
So I go over to her, and I'm like, oh, hi, we finally got a hold of someone. We have a ride for you. She goes, nope.
No.
Ducks, pipe, and lighter fall out of her coat pocket.
Oh, fell out. She ditched that shit.
And I just look at it. I'm like, no.
You really don't want to assume that about people in those situations, but like there are some people you can just really like,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you could tell she was on something.
yeah.
But then it was literally like
Oh,
fucking like little vial lighter. And I'm just
Okay.
like,
I have a couple related stories. All right, one's shorter than the other one, so
About doing crack.
no, just.
but yeah, that was
one
when I dealt with a
about
crackhead.
Somebody stealing wine. Two, somebody on drugs.
Okay.
So, I'm home for, I think it was for summer, and me and my friend had gone to McDonald's just to grab some lunch or something.
God, all your stories center around McDonald's.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Fast food restaurants, but McDonald's specifically. Just because some wild shit goes down at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, especially in Florida, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Between like shitty workers and
Nature's
like,
retirement home.
crackheads and old people. That too. Yeah. There's some stuff that goes down, but so we decided to eat in. For once, for whatever reason.
That is never a good idea.
Right. So we're just sitting there, and like this guy that we wouldn't have even noticed was there, like just out of nowhere. We'd like gotten our food, like finally sat down, and kind of see like this guy sitting by himself, like got a backpack with him, whatever. He's just like sitting there, like. I don't remember if he was like eating anything or if he was just kind of clutching like whatever he had to eat. But like he was just kind of like shaking a little bit, like,
Twitching
the entire time. So like out of nowhere, these two officers walk in and just like start trying to talk to him, and like he's just completely unresponsive. Like is not. Like,
really?
I mean, like he was sitting there and like his eyes were open, but like the most they got out of him were like him shaking his head no or like him nodding. He
was in the astral realm. You can't disturb a man.
Yo.
That's
so
transcending.
it was just to the point where they're like, all right, well, like they like radioed in an ambulance.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
But like I don't know. It sounded like they had almost dealt with him before.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, yeah, he comes to McDonald's.
Yeah,
Just all the time.
Like
and
I
sits
don't
there.
know if he actually has like some sort of mental issue, but like they were asking him like if he had like if he was taking any medication or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if like he was actually like he had like prescribed meds, but like also was taking something else.
That was definitely not the first time they dealt with him. So yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple drug stories from traveling.
Yeah, you've been to Thailand.
Been in
Literally the
Thailand.
home of just every fucking designer drug you could want.
Yeah.
Go ahead with one, and then I'll tell the one about
Okay, well,
this kid stealing wine.
This is the first time, and then I have another one later. But so I went to the Bahamas for spring break one year,
Okay.
and we stayed
Nothing
at
good happens there either.
yeah,
Especially when you send kids on vacation.
exactly. So we stayed at Ocean Club,
Yeah.
which is supposed to be like a really nice hotel, and we get there, and we're on the second floor. There's only 2 floors of the hotel, so we're on the second floor. There's a room below us, and at like 2 a.m., I'm for whatever reason awake and out on the patio.
You smoking a fat doink?
No, I was just chilling out. And
Okay.
there's this couple that comes.
I've been there.
They come booking out of the room below them, but like below me, naked.
Hell yeah.
Just sprinting out naked. And I didn't think much of it. I thought they were like going skinny dipping.
Yeah.
That's what I would have
They
assumed.
come back speaking like gibberish. Like they're like, but they're yelling it. And yeah, literally. And 20 minutes goes by. Nothing happens. Then all of a sudden you hear like furniture breaking inside their room
Yo.
below me, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know. Should I do
Somebody
something?
sold him ketamine instead of coke.
And then there's yelling, and then there's the guy runs out naked again.
Yeah.
He's looking up at the stars this time, and the girlfriend, I'm assuming girlfriend, sprints over and like NFL tackles him.
These
Like fucking helmet to helmet down.
these people accidentally snorted some kitties
Yeah.
instead of.
And then they're both
They're
just
like,
laying there
let's-
wrestling.
Let's get a little wild for our honeymoon. Let's buy some coke.
Yeah, it's like their
And then,
20th wedding
some
anniversary.
skeevy
Yeah.
drug dealer in the Bahamas.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, oh yeah, I got some coke right here. There you go. And
Yeah.
horse
No,
tranquilizer.
100%. They went there and they were like, God, it's been a while since we've done anything wild, haven't
Oh
we?
yeah, 100%.
And they found dude laying on the beach wearing a fucking puka shell necklace, and he's
Yeah.
like, I got the shit you need.
Yeah. So they start fighting,
It's literally just powdered bleach.
and I wake up my parents 'cause I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I've never been in this situation before.
It's
So-
like drug-fueled domestic violence
Yeah.
going on right now.
So my mom calls security, and they finally get there and like restrain them and like get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, I'm walking to breakfast. I see them with their bags, and both of them have black eyes.
Holy shit.
So I don't know if they got kicked out or what was going on,
They
but they
just
were.
beat the fuck out of them
Yeah.
until they knocked them both out and then laid them back in their room. They're like, you gotta leave tomorrow.
So they
We booked you a flight.
they
You're
were
heading out.
sitting
I
there
understand.
in the lobby.
You paid for this extra night, so here you go. You get
There
to
you
stay.
Yeah, you get to stay in custody for a night. Yeah, that was my first vacation drug experience.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I have, well, short story. Somebody told me that they were in like the Bahamas or somewhere like that at one point. And they wanted to, they're probably like early high school, like late middle school age. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, like let's try lean. And so
Oh,
they went
holy
to the
shit.
they went to like fucking Walgreens and got like Robitussin. One of the girls that like drank it just straight up shat herself. And I was like, well, that's what you get for just drinking like over the counter fucking cough syrup, you dumbass.
That's like fucking like middle schoolers hearing about weed, and they heard someone refer
Right.
to it as oregano, so they
Right.
just bought oregano
Yeah,
and
they
smoked
smoke oregano.
No, I knew a kid I knew a kid who sold some kid oregano one time, and he just dumped Fanta on it to make it kind of sticky.
Ugh.
No
And the
way.
kid like believed it.
Oh my god, no.
That kid deserves it.
But so the story about these kids stealing wine. So, for a couple summers I played. There was just like summer lacrosse. I mean, there was the same thing for hockey too. It'd just be like summer travel, and basically you would just like, it was kind of like a pay to play thing. You would pay to be on the team, and that would cover the expenses of like paying to be in these tournaments that
Yeah.
were hosted like all over the state during the summer. So for one of the summer lacrosse seasons, we stayed in like a somewhat like resort-ish type hotel for one of the tournaments one time. And so like they had a pool with like a big lazy river and like a golf course.
That was tight.
And yeah, but we were only really there for like the night one time. So a bunch of these kids are fucking rowdy.
Oh, I bet they are.
Like, parents never take them anywhere. And this
Dude,
is
yeah.
why.
You get those little closeted kids out in wild. I mean, we talked about the fucking debate
They
kids.
will do some bad shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, they were like, oh yeah, we're all just gonna like hang out and go swimming afterwards, and like, oh, like I've got a couple beers in my room. Like, we all had like a Bud Light Lime or something.
Ooh.
Getting crazy.
So anyway, so after we got done swimming and we went and like snuck a beer from whoever's dad, we went back down just to like look around, see what was there.
Yeah.
And we went like out on the golf course because like no one was out there. they left the cart barn unlocked.
Oh,
So these
there we
kids
go.
start nosing around in the cart barn, and I was like, I know a little bit about golf because I've been around it. So I was like, yeah, honestly, like, you can start some golf carts with just a pair of scissors. Like, you can open a pair of scissors, stick one end of it in the ignition, and
Yeah.
it'll turn like it's the key.
Yeah.
So, making them aware of that fact, they start looking for something similar size to jam in the ignition keys of these golf carts. They didn't find anything, but they actually did find a couple sets of keys.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
Someone got fucking fired after that.
I rode around on one of them for a little bit, and then I was like, all right, I don't want to get caught for this.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of left that and waited for him while they did that. Well, they come like running back, and they're like, oh yeah, like one of them took a shit in one of the like actual golf holes. Like took the flag out, squatted over it, shit in it, and then put the flag back in.
Jesus fuck.
And then another one of them got one of the golf carts stuck.
This is off of one Bud Light lime.
It was not even like, it was not an alcohol-infused situation at all. It was just these kids being dumbasses.
Nice.
Pure. Why not?
And so, they got it stuck in like one of the big bunkers or something.
Yeah.
I thought they had straight up crashed it into a lake at first. I was like, oh, shit. But, I think they ended up just leaving it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Because, we were leaving the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, by the time anyone had figured out.
They just figured, fuck it.
Yeah. But after the whole shenanigans with the golf cart, they're like, oh, we want to get, like, more drinks, blah, blah, blah. And this hotel, being one of the nicer big ones, has, like, the kind of, like, little shops and boutiques. So they had, like, a little kind of, like, grocery type cafe type thing
Yeah.
that had, like, this, like, basically water bottle size bottles of wine.
Bottles of wine, yeah.
And one of the kids straight up just walked in there, put a couple of them in his pockets, and just walked
And just
right
fucked
out.
off.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
kept going with the
a
night.
pair of fucking like gym shorts. Just stuck them in his pockets, walked out of them.
See, that's what that kid should have fucking done, is just put them in his pockets.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't have even known.
Yeah.
But he tried to hide it under his fucking arm.
What is even the like thought process there?
Dude,
That's the one spot that you like, anything else is better than that.
Yeah.
Put it between your legs,
I mean,
like
it was like-
anything.
And if you're going in somewhere with like an intent to do something like that, I mean, like wear a piece of clothing that you can easily just stick something.
Or have
Yeah.
a contingency plan that isn't scramble.
right.
Or don't do that the moment you get it.
Think
Yeah,
it out
that
a
too.
little bit if you're
Yeah.
gonna do this.
Give it a little bit more thought than
I'm
just...
not saying go out and commit crimes, but
Well,
god damn it, be
You
a
know.
little bit smarter.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
if
gonna
you're
do
gonna,
it,
yeah, if
you
you're gonna do it, actually do it. Come on.
Commit.
watch
Commit to
Ocean's
your
11.
crimes. Yeah, come on, dog.
Oh my god.
Pull like an elaborate heist to steal one bottle of wine.
Like, all right,
These
we're gonna have
13-year-olds.
we're gonna have this guy be a decoy. We're gonna have this guy work there for a month, and then we're gonna have you
Yo,
just walk in and take it.
The funny thing was,
You're gonna disguise yourself as a handyman so that you can make repairs in the attic, which will actually be you installing a elaborate pulley system so that we can lower ourselves into the store after hours.
the funny thing was,
wine. Yeah. Anyway.
no, the funny thing was that working at that grocery store, people would ask me all the time if I could steal them alcohol. And I
No
was
way.
like, no.
What do you? Okay.
How the
Like,
fuck would I do that? One.
Yeah. Let me steal from my employer for
Yeah.
you.
And let me steal something that's illegal for me to have from my employer. Like, I mean,
Oh
full
my
disclosure,
God.
I stole some shit sometimes. But, like,
Right.
it was never fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think I stole chapstick once.
Right.
I stole gum
Yeah.
from, like, the discount bin.
Yeah.
Big deal. Take it out of my paycheck.
Yeah, like, it would be, like, 50 cents. I never stole fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm not retarded. And that's something that's so easy to trace back.
Oh, 100%. That's like the number one spot in a store to watch.
Yeah, they
You
have the
know?
most cameras there.
Yeah.
I didn't ever like trying to hey mister Did you ever have like people that would like just try? They like that was their go-to method to try and get something that they weren't old enough for. It was just like wait outside of wherever and then ask somebody.
Oh yeah. Like way outside the liquor store and ask the dude that looks trustworthy.
And like, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's so dumb because like 9 times out of 10, like I even had a similar situation happen to me up here recently where some guy wanted me to go in and buy a pack of cigarettes for him. Like, guy was old enough to get them, but the gas station wouldn't let him for some reason.
You just have to have
That's
ID.
sketchy.
So he's like, if I just give you the cash, like, will you run in there? I was like, I guess. But, like, as soon as I went in, the guy was like, I can't. Like, I saw you talking to that guy out there. I can't help you. So I was
So maybe it was, like, someone that they knew that always comes in.
No, because he was like, he wasn't from around here.
Oh.
He was visiting a buddy.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Some sus shit right there.
But, yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, hey, mistering was always really weird.
Hey, mister.
And, like, 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't get, like...
What you wanted?
Or
Yeah.
you wouldn't...
Yeah.
You can't... Nobody's gonna, like, be like, yeah, let me buy some shit for some kids.
No, because no one wants to go to fucking jail
Unless it's
for a
like-
random kid that they see outside the liquor store.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Fucking hell.
Fucking
There was
dumb.
one kid I know that would, like... Although it was for, like, a tobacco-related item, they would go in and be like, oh, I forgot my ID. I don't have it on me. And they'd be like,
No.
okay.
Get the fuck out.
Leave.
Or, like, he'd be like, no, it's just in the car. And they'd be like, all right, go get it.
Oh my god.
That's the quickest way to never be able to go back into a gas station.
Yeah, because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, did you bring your ID this time?" He's like, "No, it's in the car."
Yeah. Like, well, go get it.
Hey, you remember your ID this time?
It's like, yes, I'm finally 18. Fuck you.
It's like, dude, I'm 25. This happened 5 years ago. He's still of age. It's like,
Yeah.
you can get it on your own. Why are you?
All I wanted was in Arizona. You're really bothering me with this right now.
All right. Well, that was a lovely episode.
You're giving it a review at the
Cutting it
very
there.
end.
Yeah, there you go.
5 stars. 10
5
out of
stars.
10.
5 out of 5. This was episode 4 of the Midnight Madness podcast. I'm Luke,
I'm Andrew.
I'm Gray.
and thank you.
We're the handicap Pokemon.
We're the handicap Pokemon. Unofficial crew name for the Midnight Madness crew.
Yeah.
Handicap Pokemon.
Yep. Immediately get copyright
We're
strikes.
still trying
Yeah.
to figure out our identity.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been working 19 years. We haven't hit it yet, so.
Same.
Facts.
Scramble!